Good morning. Today is day 2 of documenting our garden. Again, our garden is about 4 years old. I started this garden after Alyssa was born, and she is for 24 this she turned 4 this spring, and I believe I started working on it. She was born in spring, so I did start working on it in the summer. So again, this is a picture from the back patio. Today we're just gonna do the patio. I'm gonna have to break up everything by section because I don't want to miss mentioning and covering things like I did yesterday. Yesterday was very fast, very fast. So anyway, I want to point out this flower. There's a name, but I call it Cosmo because it's a type of Cosmo, and it's orange. And I got the seeds from Miss Ponce out of Newport News, and you see them everywhere, right? They self-seed. They're beautiful, and they just everywhere. The pond, our little pond from or that completed pond over there is really beautiful. I wanted to foster and grow and support the local crop population to kind of help me control this now the slump issue. And that was the gift from Joan out of Clinton. And this is my little succulent collection. And there are a lot of things here. This is definitely a volunteer red mung bean. This chicken peas were a gift from Rata out of Richmond. And these little ones, I got it from a trade from a lady out of Newport News near downtown. And this was beautiful. This was a gift from Allison also. I think I should propagate it, cut it and propagate it. It's getting a little bit big and raggedy. Now this little beauty is a survivor of a gift from Betty Lou out of Virginia Beach. Betty, if you're watching, I still have your jade plant you gave me many years ago. This beauty here that you see growing, I've been propagating, cutting it off. That was I got from a horticulture sale out of a high school. And this, of course, is my trial of trying to plant ginger. We'll see. And of course, I have my little monkey on my back right now, Alyssa. Can't do anything without her. There she is. My water lotus flower. Ooh, this morning it's not doing so well, and it has a beetle on it. Beetle, Japanese beetle. It's getting everywhere. If you're noticing, these are Texas red hibiscus. Let me back up. It's about 10 foot tall right now. So I planted one here and one here just to kind of create an entry or doorway. But this little beautiful specimen, if you guys sees it, look at the flower. Sweet little flower, right? Look at the little buds. So this is a lime tree, a full-size lime tree. This was this year's birthday gift from my friend Jen out of Newport News. She's so kind and awesome. I wonder if this is a graft. I believe this is a graft. Is it a graft? Not sure. Should I remove this now? I feel like I should remove this now. Oof. Come on, baby. Yeah, okay. Should remove this from the stake. Oops. Broke a leaf. That and... But there's a little buds from here. I wonder if it's grafted or not. Not sure. If it's grafted, that means this little shoot is from the rootstock, and you do want to take that off. But we'll see. I have to look into it. And there's more buds. Jen, thank you for the awesome birthday gift. Love it. And this right here is just my poor aloe vera. I kill aloe vera, guys. Yes, I do. They said you can't kill them, but look how sad this one look. I do kill them. This is a lemon tree of some sort. I do not know. Sometimes you have plants and gifted to you, or you got it from here and there, and you just forgot where you got it from. Oh, this is my beloved jasmine, and it's putting on buds. Second time this year so far. It's doing great. I split it 3-way, one to gift to my mother-in-law and my sister who was in town, and it's doing great. I'm so... And you know what, one year I broke a branch off. I cut it up and propagated it and give it away as gifts. And it's doing well for other people I give it to. It's really good strain. And I believe that's from Lowe. Yep, from Lowe's. And these one of the simple single petals. It has great fragrance, and the kids love harvesting it to make tea, to add to their tea. So we'll be doing that. We'll be harvesting more of the bud, so hopefully it will give us more flowers because we keep on harvesting them. So this is my swing area. It was my birthday gift this year from my beloved husband. Oh, sorry. But anyway, under here and in my automatic watering system for the hanging basket. Our hanging basket has strawberry right now, but I did interplant it or drop some few seeds of tomato, and these seeds were from Miss Allison. It's supposed to be a hanging basket type of tomato. We'll see. My hope is that they thrive and I can take them inside the greenhouse during winter time. Alright, so back to this system. I built this the other day and basically tool the fabric that people use to make the bridal veil and bridal dresses and things like that. I got these tub from Lowe's. You cut the top off, staple the fabric on there. So what does it do? This is basically my little nursery. I am propagating seeds for fall time. I can do a whole video on this system, but I'm not gonna do it. But so what I do is I start in there, in those little pots, I start seeds. And then as soon as they get maybe to that size, maybe one more day, 2 more days, I would prick the individual plant into the individual cells. And they will grow in these cells. They will grow in this cell until they're ready, until I am ready for them to go into the garden. These cells are pretty big. Got the tray from Miss Allison again, yay. And I have the watering automatic, so this watering system is set for every day. I believe 3 minutes, just to have some water in there. And water all the hanging baskets. So this is the same thing. There's the water, so here is shaded from the sun, so protection from the heat, check. Watering adequately, checked, because it's every day a little bit of water comes in. The netting will protect them from insects. So you got insect issue, you got heat issue, and you got watering issue all addressed in this system. So hopefully it will work. I just built it literally the other days. Notice my watering dripping system that I do here. So it goes into the basket, but the basket would drip, and it would drip down to the plant down there. So everywhere that I have the hanging baskets, the water drip system, I do have pots underneath just to catch any excess. So on the patio section, the way I designed it is really self-maintenance, except the pots in that corners, which are succulents, with the exception of the ginger right there. That corner should be self-sustained. It should be okay, low maintenance. But in this corner, it's all the hanging baskets has the pots underneath it. So this is my key lime tree. I've got this from a nursery out in Hampton. Alyssa, can you get off my back a little bit? It's been a while you're on there. Thank you, baby. Whew. Out of Hampton, what is it called? Countryside Garden, out in Hampton off Mercury. And I believe it had some fruits for me many years ago. It grown so big, I pruned it aggressively this spring. What is the fruit? Oh, there it is. You guys see the fruits? Yeah, I got one fruit. It has so many blooms, but the fruit didn't take. I fertilized it. The foliage is coming in, so I believe that I gave it too much of nitrogen, because the plant right now is focusing on producing foliage, not flowers and blooms and fruits. So I will have to switch up the fertilizing schedule, or the plants that in part I do try to fertilize them, because there is not much nutrient in the potting soil. Over time, you do have to replenish it. So yes, under every hanging basket, I do have pots underneath to catch or act as a doubling watering system. So these coleus is very special. All the my coleus, I do not repurchase them. Same this with these, forgot the name now. I would take them and overwinter them. And these coleus, my mother-in-law gave me a couple cuttings. Or you know what? Allison gave me a couple cuttings this last fall. And I kept them inside in a glass water. And then as soon as spring comes around February, March, I start to pinch them off and root them in water. I would literally, she would give me one stalk like this, just one stalk. Then every nodules, I would pinch it, soak in water, and the leaflets would come out of this joint. And I would cut here and soak this part in water, and then leave. So I would make about 10 plants, and so you'll see them sprinkle out in the garden settings randomly. But that's the way you can propagate plants without spending extra money. This is chocolate mint. It's still in a pot. I will put it in the ground as soon as I figured out where I would put it. I have not found a home yet. This winter, we plan to do a lot of renovating in the garden, moving things around and stuff like that. So I don't want to put it down right now. Yes, I put mint in the ground. I do. I love it because I do use them in tea. I harvest my mint aggressively. I dry it and make tea as gift and such. And the children love making tea, right, Alyssa? In this corner, this is sawtooth coriander. in the Latino and the Asian culture, we use this in a lot of different dishes. Again, this was a pension from somewhere, I forgot now. But anywho, this is my last and sole survivor of my spider plant. It is a gift from a friend, Kristen, out of Yorktown, and it grew really beautiful. I took it to the office. Of course, it died there. I brought it back home, and one is surviving, so I'm excited about that. And of course, my little coolios. Casey's kicking in. Oh, this is a grapefruit tree. Huge, magnificent tree. And this was a gift from Lori and DJ of Yorktown. And I have a drip to it because it was getting way too hot. Alright guys, that's it for today.